I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com, and I'm here with Carol Calvins representing the history exhibit here at IBE. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. I want you to give me a brief description of each of these exhibits, of what this exhibit represents.
This exhibit is the South Bend local chapter. All of these are chapters around the state of Indiana for IBE. We have Muncie, Michigan City, Fort Wayne, all of the Elkhart, Evansville, East Chicago, Anderson. And it takes all of these chapters to make up IBE. And they contribute a lot to the organization. They will be here on Saturday. Each one of them will give an hour in the exhibit booth and be able to show some of their wares and what's going on in their city. We're going to sort of feature the chapters this year. This is the first time we've done this, and they are very excited about it. In fact, a couple of them want more than that hour because they have a lot to tell us about their chapter. And all of the local chapters have their own luncheon or program, whatever you want to have. We have here statewide, they have it local. So sometimes we travel to all of those places.
It's great to know the history of IB. Thank you so much, Carol.
You are so welcome.
I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com. Follow me. So what we're looking at now is work represented by the students of Indianapolis Public Schools, and they're absolutely breathtaking. I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com, and I'm here with multimedia artist Brett Allen. Mr. Allen, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, and you? Thank you.
I'm great. Now, I see you have a series here at the IBE Summer Celebration. Can you tell me something about your artwork that's displayed here today?
Well, my artwork basically here being exhibited is of my sketchbook, life and object drawing. And what it does is it allows me to capture the particular moment in time, wherever I'm viewing at, and see the actual beauty of what's in that particular scenery.
Now, what is in the future for artists in general, and for you specifically? What's in the future for you?
Well, let me go to the first. With artists in general, I think that Indianapolis is becoming an area where more artists are being recognized. I think that we're coming better together as a group of artists, especially the students that are using art as a career. And not only just within the fine arts programs, but with other areas that they can really get themselves into as like graphic designers, and I'm also an art teacher, so I can see that development, you know. And now for myself, where I'm going, well, I would like to fully retire from being in the classroom on a regular basis. And although, you know, I love to work with kids and help them develop their styles, I also want to take mine to a level of just basically running a business with my art called BMA Enterprise.
It's very nice meeting you, Mr. Allen.
Well, my pleasure. Thank you. Okay, that was
I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com. Follow me. Artist, multimedia artist Colette Ross Bogan. Colette, how are you today?
All right, I'm doing good.
Good. Now, Colette, you have a piece here in the Artist Pavilion. Can you tell us about it?
Okay, this piece is a collage of mixed media, pretty much things found around the house. I used to sew a lot growing up, and so I still collect materials And even though I don't get a lot of time to sew like I used to, I still collect those pieces of fabric because I know in the long run they can help me with my collages. So these things that you see in here are pretty much things found around the house, like in the lampshades. These lampshades are just paper with oatmeal over it, and it's glued down. And instead of just doing oatmeal paper, that color oatmeal, I put oatmeal on there to give you texture and that color. Now, as far as the collage is concerned, the context in the collage is pretty much things that we would see and do growing up in my household. I had musicians and singers in my family. And so we saw a lot of that and did a lot of that growing up in the household.
That is very interesting because I remember a lot of those those iconic images. Thank you so much, Colette.
Yes. One thing I wanted to point out over here. Now, if you grew up in what we call the hood back in the day, you notice that every time,
rabbit ears.
Yeah, we had those rabbit ears. We put that clothes hanger on there. So there's a little clothes hanger on those rabbit ears over there.
I recognize the rabbit ears right off. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com, and I'm here with sculptor Ivory Wilson Teague. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Now, I know you have several pieces on display here at IBE. Can you describe what inspired you to create these pieces?
Well, this piece right here is called Movement, and what inspired me to do this piece is the different organizations, like the spiritual movements and how everybody interact, and the action in it. So that's what inspired me to do this piece.
What about you have two more here?
Yes. I have another piece that called Pain, and I was studying like the different African tribes and all the rituals they go through, and so I just named it Pains with the nails and wood. So.
And your third piece?
My third piece is called 2012, with the myth that the world is going to end, and Planet X, and New York City, and with the Planet X, like explodes like different diseases, plagues, and everything, and then it kind of relates back to the Bible too with the prophecies.
Sounds interesting. Can't wait to see it. Thank you so much, Ivory.
Thank you.
I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com. Follow me. I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com, and I'm here with author Florence Enoche. Florence, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Great.
Now, Florence, you have written a couple of books, right?
Yes.
What are your books? What are the titles?
One of them is My Favorite Child's Thanksgiving, and it's about Thanksgiving. And the other one is about friends and family. When you lose a loved one, or when you need just something to pick up your courage in whatever you're doing.
Okay, so your favorite child's Thanksgiving.
That's my favorite.
That, and I've seen that book. Now,
Yes.
tell me why
A
you.
lot of people like it.
Oh yeah, why did you write that book?
You know what? Every day in our life, we ought to be giving thanks to people around us and to God. Because if we don't, they will know that we appreciate what they are doing for us. And when you give thanks to people, it gets back to you. Everything is reciprocal. And then you are also looking forward to those ones that you've not received, because you have to appreciate what others have done for you, for them to do more for you. All right? So that's why one day I just was sleeping and it came to me, you know what, I need to put this in writing and let people know that every day of their life they have to give thanks. It's very important. And I formed my own quote from it, Florence Enoche quote. 2 big words that covers everything. Thank you. You know what? If you just don't know anything to say to anybody, just say thank you. Those 2 words will cover everything.
Well, thank you. I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com. Follow me. We've just seen a taste of the art and met some of the authors here at the IBE 41st Summer Celebration. I'm Faith McKinney with ICIndieMag.com. Follow me.